Hey fellow glitchers. People have told me that Kirby 64 is an easy game, but good heavens, I didn't think they made this easy. The game isn't very broken, and that seems to be a trend in Kirby games. There are only 3 glitches in this video, and that's after hours and hours of attempting to break the game. Getting Kirby out of bounds may be impossible, but we can just have this thing do it for him. Let's see. Karen? I'm just gonna call it Karen. This was the only glitch I found on Kirby Wiki that worked on the original game. What you want to do is inhale Karen and hold it above your head by pressing L, R, or any direction on the C-pad. Get next to a wall and throw Karen. The bottom part of Karen will hit the wall, but the top 2 will go through. These are all of the levels that feature Karen, so let's see what useless things this stack of rocks can accomplish. First of all, Karen is awesome for sneak attacks. Take this kind of situation for example. An enemy is bombarding Kirby with projectiles from a higher ground. A very tricky thing to get past. But with Karen, it's a cinch. Another example is this taint in Shiverstar. Here we have a crab just minding its own business. This guy can't even see Kirby, and then wham! He'll never know what hit him. You can also just throw Karen out of bounds on the sides of the levels, or, like in this level, under the platform where you aren't allowed to go. And that's it, the only documented glitch in Kirby 64. Well, not really. There is this glitch, which appears to be Kirby gaining invulnerability to Miracle Matter and everything else. But the video I found didn't show how it happened, and it didn't really give me a lot to go off of. So I scourged the internet looking for answers to this mystery, but all I found was another video showcasing the glitch itself, and not how it happened. At this point, I knew I was going to have to figure it out myself. To start, I set up an instance of Kirby 64 on the Wii, and hooked up a turbo controller to have it replay the Miracle Matter boss fight over and over. I also downloaded an emulator and tested many frame-perfect possibilities, but after days of this, I got no desirable results. I finally decided to search for Kirby 64 glitches one last time, and went through pages of results until I found this clip recorded on Twitch. This particular video didn't show how it happened, but there was another clip that did. So, how does this work? Well, don't expect to get it on your first try. This is, without a doubt, one of the hardest glitches I've ever done, and I'm surprised I managed to pull it off. What you have to do is get Kirby down to 1 life and wait until Miracle Matter transforms into fire. You want it to start shooting fire horizontally, and if it does, I'd recommend waiting for it to shoot fire a second time to give you a moment to get ready. Line yourself up directly underneath him, and at the same time that he's attacking, press A. Did you catch that? When Miracle Matter starts shooting fire out horizontally, make sure Kirby has 1 health and is directly under Miracle Matter. Then, while he's attacking, you have to jump into the fire. After this, you'll find that Kirby phases through everything, and there's not a thing Miracle Matter can do to stop him. You may think that this is a good thing, but after defeating him, you'll find that Kirby goes right through the crystal shard as well. You won't be able to pause at this point, and, consequently, you'll have to reset. Kirby can't even inhale the maximum tomato you get if you beat it again. So miraculously, this glitch just doesn't really matter. But it is still funny, which is obviously more important. The best part about it is that you can spam the dynamite without having to worry about using your helmet. I did test this glitch on other levels other than Miracle Matter, but I couldn't get it to work on anything, even other fire attacks. The last glitch is one I found myself. With the Tutter ability, you need to get to this auto-scrolling section in Planet Rockstar and throw your head into one of the walls. If you're far away enough from the wall, your blade should stay on the wall and just spin in place. Both walls do slightly different things, and sometimes the blade will pop out and in and occasionally just sit there. To get it back, just walk towards the wall with the blade. While messing around, Kirby started sliding across the ground, almost arbitrarily. I couldn't get this to happen again, but it was funny. Wow, what a long video. Well, thanks for watching. If you like glitches as much as me, then subscribe. And be sure to follow me on Twitter for stuff.